your girl, Duchess Kiki. Hi to my royal family. Hi to my new royal family members, my subscribers. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Royal Land, okay? I am so glad that you guys decided to come on this video today. Well, this is a very long awaited video. This particular video is going to be about wet palettes I have. So in one of my makeup videos, my makeup tutorials, I did let you guys know that I was going to do a video to show you guys some of the palettes that I own. Some of them I've had for a while, and then some of them I do go through periodically and get rid of the things that I don't need. But I love makeup. I love wearing different colors. As you can see, I'm rocking my let me let you guys see. As you can see, I am rocking my royal blue today. Yes. I felt like putting on blue today. And also, if you like these earrings, my girls, you can go to designsbyduchess.com and purchase them. This is a blue and gold day, so I do have a duplicate pair of these on my website. These are mine, but there's a duplicate pair that you can purchase that's available on my website. My eyeshadow is blue and gold, and also my earrings are blue and gold, so I'm just rocking it out with the blue and gold today, because y'all know how the Duchess do it on this side. That's how we do it, all right? We rock it, okay? We rock it over here. But you can go to designsbyduchess.com, where there is free shipping for any orders $15 or more. Look at here, you can order as much as you want on there, because it's just like Walmart Supercenter, okay? And my shipping is almost fast as Amazon. Y'all like my commercial? Y'all like my commercial? Y'all, I'm just having a good old time today. I felt like getting made up. I felt like wearing makeup today. I felt like just putting on my blue and just doing the thing. Y'all know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just feel good just to feel good, you know? I don't feel like this every day, okay? There are some days where I'm like, okay, whoa, gosh, this is what in the world is going on today? I do have those days, but today I feel good in my spirit. I feel good in my soul. I feel good physically, and it ain't every day that you feel like that all over, okay? So the days that I am chipper and like this, y'all, I come talk to y'all so y'all can see, and we can all have a good time together, okay? We can have a good time together over here in the royal land, okay? All right. So with all of that said and my commercial done, over here in the Duchess land, let's go ahead and look at these palettes. Okay, so I don't change my foundations a lot, because I don't want to get I don't want to mess up my skin regimen and my skin routine, and then I don't want to be getting like a lot of pimples and things on my face. So I stick to what I know when it comes to my foundations, which y'all know is either MAC or is either IT Cosmetics. I did used to use CoverGirl years ago, and I had no problem with it. That was back when Queen Latifah, because you know Queen Latifah, that was back when Queen Latifah was doing the commercials with CoverGirl. I was using CoverGirl and MAC at that time, but now I just stick to my MAC foundation and my Studio Fix, and then I stick to my IT Cosmetics. Well, my eyeshadows though. Now my eyeshadows, I'll use any brand, okay? So what I'm about to show you is like my gold collection of eyeshadows. This is like gold, because this is what I do to create all of this, okay? The first palette that I have, let's start with my palette that I created years ago, and I swapped them out with paint pots. And that's my matte palette. This is my matte palette right here. And in this palette, I have, y'all already know, and some of this stuff I need to take out because they're low and it's no more in here. So, but y'all already know my matte palette. Y'all have seen this in many videos. The favorite colors that I used to use a lot was this pink, the blue, the green. I did use the turquoise a lot, which I need to do a look with that again. And then these are my highlighter colors over here. And then y'all know I use the browns a lot as well, okay? So, and this one right here is the one I need to take out because this has gotten hard. It was, what did I have in there? I don't even know. Oh, it came out. Oh, it's gonna come out. Oh, yay, it came out. So I got it out. Cool. Because that needed to come out anyway. My yellow, I haven't worn my yellow in a long time. So yeah, these are a lot of the colors that when I used to go and sing a lot of places, I would basically take this palette with me because it had my everything in it. And this is the palette that I basically did a lot of my eyeshadows with. Now this may have to be a part 1 and a part 2 because I realized that I have some individual eyeshadows also, which is in another box, and which is in another drawer, but we'll see. I'll determine that once I get through these, okay? So this is my Famous Matte palette. Anytime I gotta do concerts or anything like that, or sing or anything like that, this is my main palette that I go to, okay? The next one that I have is a newer one that I purchased last year. This is an Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I absolutely love this one, guys. Oh my gosh, this was the best one. I mean, this was a good buy, okay? And this particular palette have a lot of colors. It's got your metallics. It's got your, if you can see in here in the inner part of my eyes today, that's the gold colors. Over here, the gold colors. But this palette is really a good palette. It have all of the colors: browns, burgundies, reds, wine, purple, gray, turquoise, green, I mean orange. It's got like it all. So this is like another go-to palette for me. I don't think I've ever used this because I don't really sing out like that anymore. So I haven't used this to make up my face for singing unless I did it for worship team or something. The next palette I have, I also purchased on last year. And it is another Urban Decay palette. And this one is the Reloaded palette. This one is a more of your neutral tones. So I bought this because of neutral tones that I needed. I really like this one as well. It have a lot of good colors in here. You got your highlighter colors. You also got, I mean, you got pretty much everything for if you are a new person to makeup and you don't want to go bold yet. You can start out with a palette with these colors in it and you can get by. Because you got your a little bit of shimmer, which you might want to wait on. If you're a beginner, you want to wait on something like that, but you definitely want to use something like the brown and the highlighter colors. So this is a good palette as well. I call that like a beginner palette if you don't want to, you know, go into the colors. Now this next palette is for my professional girls. Like, it's the girls that's been wearing makeup for a long time. Y'all know what you're doing. You know how to do it and you know where to put it, okay? This is my RuPaul, my Mally plus RuPaul palette, which is called Ru palette. Can y'all see that? Okay, now, yeah, this is my Mally plus RuPaul palette, okay? This particular palette is the bomb, okay? This palette right here, y'all, woo child, I purchased this palette last year and I haven't even dug into it much yet. I think I've only used it once or twice, but I haven't had anywhere to go. And then we were shut down this year, so ain't nowhere to go, ain't no need to put on the makeup, but I forced myself today. But this palette right here, y'all, for real, this palette right here, this is the palette for, I mean, this ain't nothing to play around with right here. Hold on, let me let y'all see. This one ain't nothing to play around with right here. As you can see, I've used the gold. I've used this. I've used a little bit of that. Y'all, once I get into this palette right here, if I find somewhere I gotta go or if I just want to play in some makeup, y'all, this right here, I gotta do some looks with this. I have got to do some looks with this palette. This palette is the business, okay? So y'all know your girl, I had to get this. When I saw this was launching out, I got it. As the day that it launched, I got it. Okay. So those are my major ones that I use, okay? But then I have some other palettes that I like that I have as well. Um I think, where's the palette I had the other day that I use? My BH Cosmetics palette. What did I do with that? Oh, right here. This is another palette I like to use as well. This is my BH Cosmetic palette. I got this palette when I went to the mall, like last year, I believe, beginning of last year, or maybe the Christmas or something. And I saw this palette and I could not stop thinking about it. I had to run back up there to the mall the next day and go back and get this palette, because this palette was only $15.99, and for to have blushes and to have eyeshadows, I was like, I could not pass it up. I paid like, yeah, I think I paid like $15.99 for this palette. And it's BH Cosmetics, and I got this, and there's a lot of the colors I wear. I wore that the other day when I did the live. I wore this when I did the live. So this has a lot of good colors in here. The only eyeshadow, I mean, the only blush I've worn out of this one is this one. I haven't touched the other ones yet, probably because all of my blushes look like this. So I really haven't touched them a lot yet, but yeah. So this one I love as well. This is one of my favorites also. Now, y'all remember years ago, if you are a longtime YouTuber of my subscriber of mine, and you've been part of this family for a long time, I'm talking like 2009-ish, 8, 9-ish, 2010, 11, 12. Y'all remember when I was in love with Coastal Scents. I used to purchase so much Coastal Scents, y'all. I don't know why I stopped, but for some reason I stopped purchasing them. I used to get their email and everything. This palette right here is from Coastal Scents, and as you can see, when it arrived, one was broken. I was mad about that. But this is like a basic palette. This is a palette that I used to use for weddings, because it's more of neutral colors. And, you know, for your wedding, you don't want to be looking, you know, like me today. You want to look more, you know, you want to look more natural. So this is a palette that I used a lot for weddings. And right here, I used that a lot for me. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, there you go. This is a palette that I use a lot for weddings. See how it arrived like that? Yeah, this is one of my famous wedding palettes that I use for weddings, when I used to be a makeup artist. And when I say used to, that's because I retired. I don't do weddings anymore. I don't do fashion shows anymore. I don't do any of that stuff anymore. So the last wedding I did was my best friend's wedding, and that was in 2007. Her wedding was the very last wedding I did, I believe. I'm wrong. I did 2 more weddings after her. I did 2 more weddings because I got the portfolio. I got the pictures in my portfolio. But yeah, this is one of the palettes that I used to use for a lot of my wedding clients. And I used MAC on them too. This is another Coastal Scent palette as well, and I used this one on me a lot. So if you was one of my loyal long-time subscribers since like 2008, 9-ish, 10, 11, 12, y'all remember I used to travel a lot, and I used this palette for everything almost. Like I did this for like my bold looks. Like a look like today, I would have used this palette to do that look. I use that pink a lot. Y'all see that pink right there? Woo, she almost wore down too. But this is another go-to palette. I use a lot of the highlighters over here. They're almost out. I gotta pull this palette back out, y'all. I need to do a look from this. I need to do a look from this palette, seriously. Coastal Scents. This was my first one I got from Coastal Scents. And then I got that other one for weddings, specifically for weddings. All right, let's go into these other ones I have. Here's an eyeshadow palette that I bought, like, I think before the pandemic. Yeah, I bought this like January, February maybe-ish. Oh my God. I think I bought this one like February-ish, I think. But this is it right here. This is a Lori Geller. I bought this from TJ Maxx. I bought this from TJ Maxx, and this is a Lori Geller palette. And I just bought it because these are baked eyeshadows, and I really like the colors in them, and they're very pigmented. So that is the reason that I purchased this one. I have not used it yet at all, and I have not used it, so maybe I'll do a makeup look with this one as well. Y'all, I got a lot of makeup looks coming, okay? Let's see what else. This was gifted to me, I believe. I think my aunt gave me this one Christmas before last, maybe. I don't know, but I haven't used it yet, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful palette, and it's like really beautiful colors in it. Ooh, dropped the brush. This is beautiful colors in it. I really like it. Oh, I didn't know it had an eyeliner in it. But yeah, I'm going to touch this one day. A lot of these colors are like highlighting colors that I would use in this palette. But yeah, I like it. So that was a gift to me from my auntie. Okay, so that's another one. I don't know where I got this palette from. Was this a gift too? I think I bought a gift for somebody, and then I bought me one too. I think that's what happened with this. I've never opened it. Y'all, it's still in the thing. But it's called Bear. I don't know where I got this from. I am gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't know where I got this from. So you can see this palette right here. It's got a primer and everything in it. But I think what happened is I bought me a duplicate, and I bought one for somebody for Christmas, and then I bought me one. But I haven't even touched this yet. Ay, 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 y'all. This palette, I think, is going to be going in the trash soon. This is like one of my very first. Yeah, I think this one's going to be going in the trash soon because it's older. But yeah, as you can see, I used a lot of the colors. And yeah, these are like for your lighter colors. I think I'm going to end up throwing this one away, though. I think I'm going to end up throwing it away. Because for one, the thing is broke off of it. This. Because I had this palette from when I had to, you know, I was under Kojic, and I had, you know, you can't wear a whole lot of makeup. So, you know, I had to have some lighter colors. This came in a makeup pack thing, caboodle thingy thing. And these are just some pretty colors. They're shimmery, and so there's no name to this brand. This is just some shimmery shadows. So I have no clue because it was a gift box that somebody had gave me for a gift. And then I have my It Cosmetics eyeshadows. I wore this a lot at my job before where I'm at now. I wore this one an absolute lot. Like, I wore this thing a lot. And you see the colors are still there. Like, it don't even look like I wore it a lot. But I wore this a lot. This was a lot of the colors that I wore during work. So sometimes when I wanted to wear purple, it was there. When I wanted to wear brown, it was there. Like, this palette was my go-to palette. And this one's called Naturally Pretty Romantics by It Cosmetics. And then I have another eyeshadow palette from MAC that I created with my paint pot. I'm sorry, with my shadow pots. So yeah. Ooh, I didn't realize that gold. I had that gold. But yeah, this is another one that I used a lot of. And then the other palette that I have is this Eyes, Lips, and Face palette. I used this a lot as well. Y'all, look at all these eyeshadows. Great day in the morning. I'm sorry. It's a lot. I didn't realize I had this. I had this at the bottom. Shucks. This is a lot. And I have barely touched these. Wow. Well, that's an eyes, lips, and face palette, y'all. If you want to go to them and see what they have for you, you surely can. I'm going to just put these all back in here for right now, because your girl, y'all, I ain't realized that, especially my Coastal Scents, man, that's some food. I ain't been using none of my stuff. I need to. This is why I will not buy any more eyeshadows. Y'all see all of these eyeshadows? This is exactly why I will not buy any more, because I'm like, it's just, why buy more until I use these up? This is exactly why I will not buy any more eyeshadows. Right there. And that's just the palettes, y'all. I haven't even gotten to the second drawer with all these individuals in here. I'm not even going to go through all of these. I'm just going to show y'all a couple of them. This one's from Avon. This was one of my famous palettes right here, and I bought it for that color right there and the gray. This was another one from Avon. Oh, this is a blush. I'm sorry. That's a whole nother topic. We ain't even on that topic right now. Here's another. I have a whole lot of Avon palettes, y'all. This one's got greens in it. Okay. I started to put this blue on today. This is Mark by Avon. Avon's Mark. I started to wear that one today. I got some Wet n Wilds because they was real popular at one point on YouTube, and I ended up going to get a whole bunch of those. So I got Wet n Wilds. Here's another eyeshadow palette. This was more of my worship palette because these are your neutral colors. Can't be wearing no whole bunch of what I got on today leading worship. So they say. So they say. Okay, because God can use me with this on just like he can use me without it. Okay? And I can probably be more powerful with all this on. Here's another palette. Alright. Y'all, there's no way I'm going to be able to get through all of these palettes in this drawer. I mean, legit, I'm not going to be able to do it. It's a lot. It's a lot of individuals. Right. Here's one that I bought for just that color. That one's Avon as well. Oh, this one broke in my makeup bag one day, but it's got a pink in there and I like it. Y'all, there's no way. Here's one from Mary Kay. I can't wear Mary Kay facial stuff, but I can wear their eyeshadows and their lipsticks. I can't do any of their cleansing stuff because it breaks it breaks me out. It makes my eyes turn bloodshot red, and even when they say that it is tested and all that and it's sensitive, I can't use Mary Kay facial cleansing stuff. I found it out a long time ago, like when I was a teenager, and then I tried it again as an adult, and I messed myself up. My eyes were bloodshot red. My skin had broken out. So after that, and that's one of the reasons why my foundations and my skincare, I kind of stick to what I know because I've been through it, and I don't want to go back through it. Okay. But I can wear Mary Kay eyeshadows. So here's a palette from them. This is another palette from them. I'm just showing y'all some of my old favorites. I don't even know who's this made by. Velocity. I don't know who Velocity is. It's probably some off-brand eyeshadow. And then y'all know I got a whole lot of individuals. I got a whole lot of individuals, y'all. This is NYX. I still love NYX makeup. All because YouTube back in the day had all these. And these are my matte ones. Y'all, There's no way I'm going to be able to go through all of these. So I'm going to stop right here. And I'm just have to come back and do another video of these other ones. And this is a NYX palette. Oh my gosh. Do y'all remember this palette? This little thing right here. Who was this by? Y'all remember Hip? Oh my God. Y'all remember this? Oh my gosh. This I used to wear a lot. Oh my goodness. I gotta go through these things. I gotta go through these things. And then I got a whole lot, like I said, I got a whole lot of, I got CoverGirl. I got, oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch of these knits. Oh, y'all, it's just, it's insane. The makeup is insane, like legit insane. Y'all remember this NYX right here? This is a pretty color. I wore this a lot. That's NYX as well. So y'all, all I have to say is this shouldn't even be in there, because this is the last one I'm gonna show you, and that's this Avon palette. I bought it for this color right here. Avon had some good colors. Good colors. So hopefully I'll get to do some videos for y'all of some of these palettes. That's all I'm gonna do right now. That drawer is full of eyeshadows, y'all. So maybe I'll get to do some more looks for you guys with some of these colors and some of these palettes and some of these eyeshadows, so that you know, you can see how these colors look. You can know what colors you may like. You can know what's beginner. I think my next look that I'm going to do is going to be a beginner look. When you're beginning, when you're starting out using makeup and you just don't quite know where to go, there's one go-to look that you guys probably see me with a million times. There's a one go-to look that I have that you can wear it anywhere. Job interview appropriate, if you're Kojic, church appropriate, if you know, it's professional appropriate, it's appropriate for anywhere. Some looks are not appropriate everywhere. I would not wear this look at a job interview. I just wouldn't do it. So I'm gonna do a job interview look for you, a beginner's look, and I'm gonna shoot that out for you as well. So with all of that said today and all of this eyeshadow going on, I feel like I'm in eyeshadow heaven. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Come on over and join the royal family over here in Royal Land. Come on, y'all. Y'all know how we do over here. We have a good time. Don't forget to go to my website, Designs by Duchess, and purchase you some earrings, some jewelry, and some hair accessories. And be the best you that you can be. Leave your comment below, y'all. Bye.